Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some more GTNH. So we're back and I think I finished this. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did finish this up. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had done this. So the new rooms here. There's another one over here, except this will have to get moved obviously for this once I'm ready. But yeah, let's get some torches placed around here. Now we are using the Greg Tech flooring, so that one doesn't cause mobs to spawn obviously, so that's the good news. But I still like to hide the markers, the mess. So today we're going to build the big tank. The it's like 9 by, let's see here. I have it on the quest book. 9 by 8 by 9. So that's 9 wide, 8 high, and 9 wide. Yeah, that makes sense. Because it has to be odd number for the, like, so you could do it in like 3, I think 5, 7, and then 9, I believe, is the width, because the middle block has to be the core, basically. That's how it works. That's how we empty these ones down here for Railcraft, is we basically destroy the bottom middle one, and that's how it works. So yeah, I went and did a coal mine run, and a lot of coal. I just thought, we should start running on the coal ones here. So here's some coal here, and then I think I have, where did I put all the coal? Because I had so much coal. Oh, this is all coal. This is like maybe like 30. This is probably not even 30 minutes of mining, and it was a really messy vein too. Like, it was full of dirt and gravel. Like, I spent more time fussing around with that in a cave going through it than I did on that. So yeah, I mean, it shows you how easily coal you can get. It's more than the tree farm. Plus, those, if you put them through the forge hammer, you get from one ore, you get two of them, so you get a lot. And then of course when you put them in the blast furnace, you get double the amount. Basically, they're the best to run for steel and production and stuff like that. But give you an idea, our steel's doing pretty good, our iron's doing really well. I have a whole bunch of iron plates here as well. This is all iron basically. I'm right now working on tin over here, so but yeah, no, I would like to today work on getting a big, huge thingy going here. So yeah, we're gonna basically work on this. Do we have anything? Do I have my B off? Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, B is the hotkey there. Oh, I finally did make off camera, and I only did a wee bit. I made these for fun. So the stone wand, and then so you get a bunch of stone wands out of that, and the iron one here. So iron one was a pain in the ass because you had to actually use iron plates. Later on, oh no, it's still pain in the ass. But I think you can make the iron plates out of extruders, so later on that's not so annoying. But it's still annoying. Obviously, it's not the easiest recipe or whatever. It's just an annoying recipe. So this is a building page where there's a bunch of building things. I didn't even remember there was one. I just built the one to use, and I was like, oh, I'm getting stuff out of it. And I'm like, oh, might as well build the iron one for fun too. But the durabilities kind of suck on it. Once you get like the diamond one, where you're just using diamond plate and that, it probably isn't so bad. But it'll be awesome when you get like the builder's version, which is not hard to actually get. Heck, we could probably potentially. Oh, diamond blocks. I don't know if we can actually make that right now. Can we? Oh, you can do that. We might be able to actually work on this one. It's really simple, to be fair. Yeah, because the ones with durability just suck, honestly. But this actually might not be a bad idea. The concrete, I think that's the hardest one, which is pouring it with tin or something. Can I do it like that? Or, oh no, you have to actually have, okay, concrete. Okay, so you need to be into LV for that for sure. Okay. So you have a bit of a showstopper there, but yeah. It's still not hard. It's not like the food one, where you have to craft a bunch of things, a bit more difficult. So here's the tanks. Now there's a steel version as well, by the way. So, but we're gonna deal with just the iron ones here. So and A. So you need at least 30 of the one and a bunch of the others, which is easy. Okay, so let's start with these guys. We're going to need tons and tons of screws. So let's start with this. Let's get this all moved up. And obviously this is inefficient. If you rush to LV, it's not even rushing at this point. I'm being slow as hell, right? But if you go to LV, More than likely, you'd be able to do this a little easier by now. I'm just having fun. Look at this. I actually made a bunch of this, so we're not too bad off. But like I said, I'm having fun. I'm not in a rush in a sense, and I don't mind doing what we're doing, basically. So use up some of the durabilities we got here. Okay, so we'll cut these guys up in half now. Oops, wrong way. And we'll cut you in half. There you go. Now you're more likely going to need a lot more of these guys for this part, I guess. I guess not a lot, but enough to, yeah. That ate it up. Okay, and then you got this one. Oops. So, like I said, you'll probably need more than this. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. Why waste the time, you know, kind of thing? Let's just get it done. Do. Oops. There you go. And then we'll put these in here and use a saw again. And then you. Definitely gonna need more of you. I don't have enough of those made, to be fair. Whee, whee. Well, those are actual screws, dude. There you go. Okay. So there's some screws to get us started anyways. And then you need screwdrivers. And then you need lots of plates. Start with 4 plates anyways. There you go. So, yeah, you're going to use all your screws just right here. And then I'm going to need more, obviously. So, there you go. Boom. I don't know if that's too... Oh, you get 2 of them, huh? I'll go crazy. I don't know if I'm overdoing this, but I could always use them for something else later on. Now I think about it, I probably overdid that one. Let's focus on the other ones then, and then we'll go from there. So do I have enough screws to continue? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. So let's go to this one. Ooh, you're just being a jerk. Do I have some of these? Yes. Yes. It's just iron. Okay, just a hammer and iron rods, but hey, we saved out on that. So I need 2 of those as well. So we need these guys, which I don't think we have any of these. Oh, what? I have a singular one. Okay. I'm actually surprised I have that even, but we'll go with that. Let's go ahead and make another one of these then. I need the wrench here. Okay, let's do that again there. Okay, got one of these guys. Are you getting 2 of these? Oh, no, you're getting 1 of these. And you want me to make 2 of these. Oh, okay, so we have to do that again. And did we destroy the wrench? No, but it's pretty damn close to getting destroyed. Might not last another hammering here. Oh, we lost the hammer. Well, I wanted to use up the durabilities on some of these tools anyway, so that's not a big deal, but it was kind of funny that I thought the wrench would be the first thing to go, to be fair, so. Okay. And that's done. Awesome. And then we have one for glass here, so glass panes. Kept getting these for rewards. I think we might have made some from by hand as well, but overall it was never needed. You get 2 of these, by the way, so keep that in mind. And there we go. I would probably go for... This is a filler. You don't really need this. This one has more important use out of it. Or you can go goldberry. Do we have any goldberries? Yeah, we do. Plus, you can get them from the other things anyway. So, yeah, I mean, if anything, that. Or if you just like gambling because it's just fun, yeah, let's just do that. I say gambling, but there's not anything you're gonna get out of this that's worthwhile usually. That's the thing. Like coke oven blocks. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I should make another coke oven eventually for the 10th one for the quest or whatever. So, I mean, sure, okay. You know, I can't say no to that. Okay, so let's clear this up. Let's use our hammer here. So my hammer has leveled up a few times already. So it's level 5. There's 1 modifier remaining. I had 2 that opened up, so I've had 3 modifiers. The 2 first modifiers I put on it, I put on 50 redstone each, so I have 100 redstone in total for speed, because that was really important. I'm pretty happy with the speed right now. I might consider putting lapis on there, because when I'm doing the hammering, you know, getting like those extra silvers and stuff is kind of nice. Also, you get the looting from damaging mobs and stuff like that. But overall, I'm happy with my hammer. It doesn't take a lot to repair. It takes maybe 5 or 6 to repair the whole thing, but it has decent amount of durability as well, right? So effective durability 4,386. So it's not like it's doing bad. So anyways, this is 3. This is 6. And this would be 9, right? Am I right about that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that shows you how big a 9 area is when it comes to these tanks. They're actually really ridiculously in size. So, and then what I'll probably do is, because I want to go the full 8 in height, I'll probably have to go down a bit, because this is like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So I'd at least have to go 2 more down to make this deep enough. Or you have it going in the sky, but I kind of don't want to do that this time around. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go something like this. Yeah, do it again. Oops, do one more. Easy to do this when it's all 3x3s, right? So this was part of beachfront too, right? So it's kind of funny when you think about it, because this area was the beachfront here before the sand. Okay, and then we'll just get these guys by hand. Okay, more likely I don't have enough of these. I didn't calculate them or anything. Wait, where did I? Oh, what? Why did I put them in there? It's like I'm trying to think why I did that. Don't know. Okay. Yeah, because if you think about this, just the top and the bottom here is going to take a lot of blocks. Yeah, okay, yeah, when I thought I wouldn't have enough of these, I miscalculated big time, and now I realize I don't have a lot. Yeah, for one this size, it's going to take me a while to build. Like I said, normally, if you want to be smart, you wouldn't build this yet, not in this size for efficiency-wise. But I'm just doing it because I love wasting materials. Like, I love mining. I have the extra time. I don't have time to record all the time. I have like these micro play times, and I can AFK in a mine, for example. When I say AFK, I can walk away without dying or whatever and be a little safe. So I tend to just do that a lot, and that is just how I do it. So this is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm just making sure this is right. So basically, you're just going to bring this all the way to the top now. But yeah, we won't have enough blocks here, obviously, so I'm going to have to make more. So the glass ones are actually kind of cheap, if I recall. We have to look at those again, but more than likely, we'll be using those for the fronts at least, because, well, like price-wise, I guess, or material-wise, they're actually pretty cheap. So keep in mind that is an option. I like to keep the bottom, like that, because I don't know if you can put them on the bottom, but look wise, I think it'd be kind of cool. There you go. So now we have, yeah, I don't know if mobs could spawn on this. I'm not going to take my chance right now. But yeah, so now we have to make a lot more. So yeah, let's see those prices again. So this one here, yeah, look how cheaper this is compared to this. So you get 2 out of that. Oh, they might have balanced this a bit. No, you still get, yeah, you still reduce a lot of plates, basically. So, and plus you get to see the material. So I'll work on a bunch of that and we'll come back. Okay, I got lots of materials going on here now. Should be enough to get us started anyways. Okay, I might have to make these prettier later on, right? So I'm using these for now because I want to be able to just seed, I guess, but I always change the material types or whatever after, but these were cheaper, like I said, so I think you can't use these on the corners and edges and stuff, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but I have a feeling that was a thing before, so. Oops. We'll try it like this first, and then we'll go from there. But it was cheaper, obviously, to go all the glass so far. There you go. you go. And then you just have, oh yeah, because you broke them. They change their data from time to time, I guess, when you do that. So that's not terrible. You still have the whole roof to do, plus the back wall. So I still have to make more, obviously, but it's not. We're filling it up. Okay, so let me make some more, and I'll come back. Okay, finishing touches now. Oh, I accidentally made a little too much of the glass and stuff, but whatever. Not a big deal there. I guess we gotta. There you go. And then this one. I know it's kind of silly, but we could always prop ourselves up, which we probably should be doing that anyways. Screw it. There you go. Still gotta. There you go. Oh, no, not you. There you go. You're on the ground? Perfect. Okay, just make sure I can use you. There you go. Whee! Now, this is not the biggest one you can have. This is the biggest size you can have. The biggest to hold more, basically, I think it's like double, is making the steel version, basically. There you go. So if this works properly and we put this in here, you might need the gauges. I don't know if you have to have the gauges. Or not the gauges, the whatever, the filler. Oh, yeah, it just formed. So there you go. So there you go. That holds literally 10,368 buckets or 10,368,000 millibuckets worth. However you want to say that. But there you have it. This is the biggest shape-wise tank you can have. And this is all going to hold just steam basically in it. Be a little bit more conservative with our steam production and go green and stuff like that with it over time. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So now then of course you've got your gauges here. We're gonna make more of these over time. These are really good to have, to be fair. But we'll want this, and then we'll want to output this and blah blah blah, basically. So yeah, no, this makes me really happy. I don't think I've ever done it this early-ish in. I know this is like episode 20 or something crazy, but as an early end, I don't know if I've ever made a full size during the Steam process while I hadn't already gone to LV kind of thing. So I guess in that sense, that would be a bit of an accomplishment, if you know what I mean. But no, okay, so let's go ahead and work on that, I guess. So we already grabbed you, right? So yeah, this is the steel version here. Basically, it's the same thing. Double the amount. Okay, yeah, so we can't replace just parts of it. You'd have to replace the whole thing again, but it'd be made out of steel, which at this point would be ridiculous because I wasted all on that. To be fair, I think once it gets to the point where I would be like, oh, I should maybe upgrade it to the steel version. I think at that point you're already at a point where you need to maybe reconsider how you're doing this instead, right? So, but yeah, no, that's just good. I like it because it gives me room to build a hallway like. This is actually kind of cool because 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I got a buffer there to make the hallway there, and I have it over here as well to go to the next room. If I want to, there's no room here, obviously, but for the future. Now what we need to do is start doing some of the steam production. Now I don't know how I want to do the steam production yet. I guess like this needs to be moved, I guess. And then done in here possibly. Now, if I do move all that in here, you're going to lose some of your movement, but I think I wouldn't care if I use this up here, actually. So that's what I probably would do, is just use that up in there. So we need to get some bigger pipes, I think, is what we need to work on. Possibly steel size. We need to have high throughput, basically, if we can, so we can get, So let's see what the steel pipes are like. Steel pipes... Oh yeah, I forgot these exist. Oh, that's different than what I'm thinking. There's a long distance, long range or something. Range. I don't think we can make them yet. It's a blue pipe. Fluid. Oh yeah, here these guys here. Apparently you can do them now. At least that part you can. They're expensive as hell. Actually, I don't know if you can actually handcraft these. Apparently you can. Yeah, these are pretty expensive as hell. Where's the other one for this then? So you have this guy, and then there's another pipe that you use for it, or with it. Sorry. Oh yeah, here it is. 32. Wow. That's actually not as bad as I thought. So this will give you as much fluid movement as possible. Like there's no loss or anything. Like it's huge, but that's more for long distance. Let's say like I'm taking, my steam production here and I want to move it all the way over here to another area. These would be amazing for that, to be fair. What we want to do is just more like the large steel pipes, like yeah, so steel fluid pipes here. Large bronze fluid pipe. So steel fluid, I guess. Yeah, there you go. So if we make something like this is the small one. This is where you get 6, right? What's the throughput on that? Oh, 4,800. That's actually pretty good. Oh, sorry, 1,600, 4,800. The large one, which is 1-to-1, would be 9,600. So that gets pretty expensive if you think about how many plates there are. But I could probably get away for 4,800 for now. You have to decide and calculate things like that. Like the macerators, they use like next to nothing, right? So it's like, I want to macerate some ores or whatever. You know for a fact that these guys are just like next to nothing. 80 liters. The next one's 160, so that's not bad. But it comes to things like the forge hammer, right? So I want to take the forge hammer, for example, and you just use these as an example, right? I want to turn these into these guys. These get a little more expensive. So if we do this one, it's 400 liters, 800 liters. So you think about that, it's like, holy crap, you're already just one of those running. You're using a lot of that. But of course, that runs really fast, and you wouldn't need to run that all the time. But you have to, part of the calculation is putting that in there. What about the furnace, for example? So let's just say I do, use something here. So let's see here. Do I have anything? Okay, tin ore. So we're going to use this. So if you're going to macerate this, let's just do one setup for tin. So you have 160. Let's do a calculator here. 160. And I know this isn't the right ratios and you do more and stuff like that. But if you do this, 160 for the fast one. And then you're going to probably forge hammer this, right? And this is not going to run all the time anyways, but let's go with that. So plus 320. Okay, and then you're going to smelt this, right? So you're going to put it in this version, but you're going to put it into this guy, for example, right? It does not actually say, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would say in the smelter how much it would take, but it doesn't. I would assume it wouldn't take that much, but obviously it's going to, So let's say, I don't know, plus 250 to be safe, I guess. 7, yeah, no, I think we'd be fine with those steel pipes, to be fair. Yeah, I think we'd be pretty safe. You get 2 out of it. It's very little, but whatever. I'm not seeing like the end of the world here. So 2, okay, 3, okay, let's do 4, okay. Let's do all that into that for starters anyways. So I have to readjust this. First of all, I have to take you out of this, unfortunately. Temporarily even. Put you back later. And then I need to, you're already set up correctly. Okay, so we're going to put you in here. We're going to set you guys in here. There you go. We'll turn those all on the plates and come back. Okay. This is what we want. And we're going to break a bunch of these. There you go. Kind of want to break this one up completely. I know I don't need these. You never know. I might need this many, but there you go. So this is a pretty good one. I feel like you'll have a use for everything eventually. Anyways, now you're gonna probably have to come from the. I don't know if you can come from the sides actually. I'll probably come from the bottom anyways, just because it makes sense. And we'll bring it all the way through here. So now we're gonna have to basically stop this whole setup. Now, I did want to get into the solar boilers and things like that, to be fair. So And I could use more than one water tank, so maybe this is a good opportunity for me to go make another water tank. I have grown some rubber trees actually, so this might actually be a good opportunity for that. So let's go ahead and set this back up to whatever I had it before. So it was like this, right? Yeah, there you go. And even though I went AFK for a bit, I was spending some time upstairs with my wife. I here you go. Like it kept running, right? Because it takes very long time for it to actually get anywhere. So kind of works out that way. So let's throw you in here. We're gonna have to add other chests and more like specific organization soon, just because it's starting to get a little full here. But that's fine. Are these still running downstairs? Ow. Wow, these are almost done, actually, yeah. I'm actually kind of impressed. It's like, yeah, they are running, but at the same time, they're almost done, which is kind of cool. I did upgrade my farm. Actually, let's look at a couple things here, because I wanted... Did I throw them out? I might have just gotten rid of them, to be honest. They might be in here, though. Oh, here's some tree taps. Sometimes if they're like, most of the durability is gone, yeah, there they are for you. I added a double farm here, so let's go harvest this. This thing can get... I've had it give me like 12 stacks to like 7 and 8 stacks, so it is extremely up and down. Now I split them up, so you're probably wondering why not put them next to each other. Well, if one of these get compromised and they start receding backwards, kind of thing, right? Then this gives you less headaches, basically. Now I'm not crossbreeding these at this point. I don't see a need to. I think that's just too much of a headache. If I use this more of an end game feature and I want a bunch of wood like this, obviously I could see, the reason to crossbreed it being a big thing. But at this point, I don't see the need of it. I only hand do this, and I only need it from time to time, and I don't see the need for insane efficiency at this point, like a 10, 10, 10, 10, I guess, because, yeah, I think Railcraft we said 10, 10, right? But I think IC2, it's 10, 10, 10? There's 3 10s, right? So I can get up to. So there you go. So, and I also put in these guys, so I didn't have to bring this back anymore. Oh yeah, look at that. That was a really good one. So this was the best one yet. So lots out of that. So, which is cool because that's more than enough to throw. Basically, on average, I would say for the 2 farms, you're getting way more than enough logs to deal with throwing them in. So here's this setup here. So this is where we'll go and get our axe in here, and we'll just go ahead and clean these up, I guess. So this is what I do. Usually I just clean this up. I'll just go like this, screw it. Oh, these ones you're gonna have to jump because they're kind of higher. I don't really care about this till we get to here, and it's just as long as I cleared out the wood log. There you go. This one's up higher too, okay. And we do the same thing here. Let me keep clearing these out. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So now you can take your tree tap, and you want to make sure there's like something on each one, basically. So if you look around a tree and there's nothing there, you might as well cut it down, because that's a waste, basically. There's something there, there's something there, there's something up there. Yeah, there's something there, there's something there. Multiples on there. Sometimes I would go with a 2 rule. So, like, it has to have at least 2. I'm not going to be picky right now on this one. It might be that later on, but, min-max kind of thing, right? But, yeah, as long as there's 1 right now, I'm pretty happy with it. I just don't want to waste my time if there's not even 1, right? And you just cut them down so you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to see it again. I feel like I saw one on this one, but maybe... Oh, yeah, there's one up there. Really high up, but that's fine. Go. What about you? There's one there. There's one there, there, and there. Okay, so we're pretty good there. And if you want, it's up to you, but what you can do is plant them in the missing ones. Like, okay, these ones could, do with something there. And then because you get more of these saplings, it's up to you, obviously, but you can plant some here. Now, I'm more than likely, I'm going to take these down in the long run and do crossbreeding and try to get the crop for sticky reed, because that's a fun one to do. But anyways, And you just go crazy with these and grab them. So, anyways, I'll work on towards making another water tank and come back in a few. Okay, I don't know where. I'll just put them here for now. I'm guessing this will be good. So I made enough to make 2 of these guys. So that way we'll have some extra water coming in, and then we'll move the other one anyway. So that'll help obviously later on. There you go. Those will slowly start collecting their waters. Awesome. Another thing we're gonna need, I guess, for the system, it would be wooden piping and things like that to move the fluids. But we'll get to that. Do I store this? I just guess I've been storing it with the wood. This guy, and then do I have some of these around? Oh yeah, I do. Oh, there's 7 in there. Cool. Okay. So what I should probably look at next is I want to make the boilers, the steam boiler here, because we're going solar anyways eventually here, or maybe that's what we'll do this episode. So these guys, we have to work on this one and then eventually this one. So let's start with this one first. And this is going to take double silver. It's a little expensive. The other one's triple silver, which gets kind of cheaper, I think. Unless it's like 3 of these or something. But I don't think so. So let's get the steam bronze here because we have lots of that. And then we're going to get regular glass. We don't have a ton of that. And then we don't have any of these, but we should have some of the brick still. Yeah. And then bronze hull, obviously. And then I guess we can get some hammers and wrenches and all that. We're not actually out of wrenches, are we yet? No. It might be in here too. Maybe we are getting low on wrenches and stuff though. Interesting. Hammer. Okay, I think we have what we need for this anyway. So let's get that made. And then the silver part. This is where things will get a little trickier. So we got silver in here. Not in here, sorry. It'll be in the dust, right? So we got this is silver and this is silver. And then this is silver and this is silver. So this is all our silver. Now can I convert you right into the furnace? No, that goes into nuggets. Which honestly you do get more nuggets if you do that. But I don't want to do that. And then this one I'm guessing is just the 1-to-1, right? So yeah. So basically we want to do that. Let's go ahead and smash these guys. I'm gonna have to open this up quickly so I can do that. I'll do this one too like that. There you go. Oh crap. Downside when you do it. Ow, 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 ow. It doesn't want to be nice to you. Go. And these ones, you don't have to wash them at all. They're what you need them anyways. Okay. There you go. And then you can put these back to whatever. There you go. I know I've put these in a weird way and stuff, but it works. I just leave them. Okay, so there's more silver, and there's your other silver. And then basically we'll go ahead and put that downstairs and start smelting those, and then we'll come back. Okay, it took a little while because I've been working on some other stuff here. Got my silver plates here, so to do this, we had to double them up, right? So, yeah, there you go. For this one anyways. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There you go. So you got the solar boiler version of this, which you do have to replace after a while, keep in mind. Now, I'm guessing I can feed the water from the sides, and yeah, probably fine. Now, here's the downside. This is a tight-ass squeeze here because of these here. Also, I just realized if we put anything upstairs, like make a second story to this, these would get damaged, so you don't want to do that. So, yeah, well, I guess I could do... I would say the best way to do this would be probably like... I don't want them against there. They will fill up though, but I don't want them. Screw it. I don't want them on there. I would say putting them against this would be the way to go. And then changing the direction of how this, yeah. Now that's your output. The output can be on the bottom, right? Like, I'm pretty sure you can... Oh, no, it can only be on the sides. Yeah, so no. That would be acceptable, I guess, but then you're dealing with that. Yeah, this is a very messy solution, to be fair. I would say, yeah, putting them against here would probably be your best goal here. And they're probably going to fill up, yeah. So you have that as an issue. Some people might see as a positive, obviously. And these will start going right away, by the way. It's daylight, right? So if you don't start filling these up, they'll kind of get screwy on you. I think what I was thinking of doing is, yeah, that works, whatever. I could always move this over one and put another one in there. Like I said, this is not really the best way. I think I would almost consider redoing this, like a different room. Yeah. I think, honestly, a third room would be the way to go. This would be just a dedicated storage. I know I wouldn't have done that originally, but I think this is getting to the point where, you know, I would do that. Anyways, yeah, I could do that off camera anyway. So you got this on. This guy's basically on. Like, he's already, well, it's night. Well, no, it's daytime right now. Yeah, so this guy is on. He's activated. He's doing his thing. Like, that's it. It's you know, all you have to do is hook it over here and you're done. So let's keep going here. I want to check the other solar boiler here. So this one here. This is the fancier version, obviously. So you have to make this. Is that wrought iron? Oh, that is evil. Well, we have wrought iron anyways, but I didn't know wrought iron would require, you know. So we'll do. We'll put some of these through here. Now I got tin going through this right now, but that's fine. We can kick it out for some wrought right now. There you go. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, the wrought iron as a thing. So I have this disabled completely. So one thing you'll learn pretty fast is that this thing is so hungry for power that it kind of can't run with all the alloy smelters going at the same time. So and it's 640. That's why. So this new setup with the new piping is going to make it a lot nicer. So that's kind of the idea here. I mean, these work well, but it's just we don't have enough throughput, really, so... I guess we can go grab this here. So, there you go. My coin chest is pretty much full. Yeah, we should have enough of this anyways to get this going. Okay, so... There we go. So we got that done. That's our first one of those, actually. And then we need small steel pipes, so that's fine. We need some steel then. That's fine as well, because these should be pretty easy. There you go. And then, oh yes, this is where things get complicated. It's actually kind of a fun complicated, but it's definitely complicated. So you can do this through here, but you need this advanced mixed alloy here. So it's pretty simple because it's just three things, but I mean, obviously it costs a bit. Is that oh, okay, so you get one of those to four of those, so that's not too bad. So I don't even need that much. I was thinking I would need like one of each and they'd be a little more expensive, but that's actually not bad. So I need tin, which we might have used up all our tin plates. Is one of the reasons why I was running tin in there. You got your bronze, and then what was the other mixed one in there? Iron, I guess it is iron, and bronze, and then tin. So this is actually not so bad. That's why I was running the tin plates in here. If you're wondering why was I running tin plates, there you go. So yeah, in the end, this is actually not so bad. And then this can get better later on. Like, look at this, 64 out of these ones. But I mean, it gets better and better with different material types later on. There might even be one for steel, to be fair. So, because we're the low levels, right? So like, here's number 2. This is Invar. Steel, bronze, and tin. Okay, so there you go. So if you swap it with that's not so bad. And actually, I might actually consider that because that's actually really nice. Stainless steel. Yeah, we don't have stainless steel, but I think I might do the one. So bronze, tin, and steel. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then I think that has to run into, you know what? Screw that. Bronze and tin again. There you go. That way I don't need it for a while. Might actually need it for some other stuff anyways. Okay, so we're going to have to throw that in a compressor. So let's get out our this guy here so we can turn you off for now. There you go. And we're going to take the compressor here and we're going to compress these guys. They'll take a while. Oh yeah, they're definitely taking a while. And don't forget you can right click here and kind of get an idea. So 80, that's pretty low on steam amount. So these have a pretty good buffer on it. Yeah, they do. They're fine. You can probably keep this running for now. So okay, we'll come. Well, I guess we just need the one for now. We need glass. Do we have enough glass? Oh, we do for this. For our science experiment. Compressor automatically goes in here, right? So I think it is. Yeah. There you go. So we go to the alloy smelter. So we dump you in there and dump you in there. There you go. This one might be pretty expensive. Usually this is always expensive, so. Wow, actually 160 LSD. That's actually very little from what I expected, to be fair, so. That's actually pretty fair. And so if you can see the steam boiler here, remember this is 120, by the way. So this is already full. This thing is producing 120 L a second, basically, if you had it hooked up. And this is going to produce 360, just to give you an idea. These are pretty damn powerful boilers, so. But like I said, I'm going to definitely move this around with the tanks and stuff. I was hoping I'd have the room, but honestly, with this, it's so huge, it's just really don't have the room. So I'm going to keep it as is, and then we're just going to add the next another room to this, where we can add all the machine stuff for it. So it's just changing the plans a bit, but I don't have a problem with that really. So did you go in here? Okay, here you go. So you got your glass here. Now, I might be missing other things because I was gotten. Oh, yes, we have to do these guys here. So this one's easy. So you got to go like this. So this is how much. So this is the other one, right? So you spend 6 plates on the other one, right? This one, you spend 9 plates, and you get triple, literally, the efficiency out of it. So it's so much better to not even bother with the lower pressured one. Always better to go for the high pressured one here. And then that's it. And then it's about daytime here, so we're going to go and switch it to day for fun. But basically, same idea. You probably want to hook this up once again right directly to the thing. So for fun, I'll do it like this. I'm going to do this nicer way, obviously, but it's a good start, you know. But it'll still earn a little power here, but it'll shut off obviously because it's nighttime here, or it's becoming nighttime. But if you sleep, you can. For the thing is, in a multiplayer setting, if there's a lot of players on, you know, you're sleep voting, blah blah blah. There's very little people are playing on our server, which makes it easy to skip. But I don't really care or need to worry about that because they're so bloody efficient. So when they get a full day running on them, and then it's nighttime and daytime again, basically, I think they only run down like halfway. So they're still like producing lots of power. And, you know, with a buffer like this kind of basically does it all for you. So it's kind of everything you need and you don't have to worry about really, honestly. So, but yeah, so I think that's pretty good. This is awesome. I'm not going to waste this water here. So I'm going to build another room, basically, get some water tanks put into there, probably get more water tanks just so we have backup amount. And we're just going to have a dedicated room, I think, for these. And then when we come back, we'll probably just hook all this up together and remove this out of here and just clean up and just, you know, go from there. So I'll get a bit of a start on it. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.